But can we speak about how surface level like male friendships are?
Yeah.
Like guys literally speak about like work, their girlfriends, or getting girls. Guys put themselves in situations with girls that they shouldn't be in just because they feel lonely. But now when you know that you can actually achieve like that feeling of warmth, that feeling of like a good conversation, enjoy, happiness, laughter, you can call a label, you can call a person and be like, Exay Poison, what are you doing today? Instead of you calling and then Tabi saying.
Guys, making friendships with women is a very difficult thing.
It's, dude.
It is.
Okay, what makes it difficult though?
Because at some point, you're like, people are just going to say, yo, you guys attract each other,
Oh.
And then the idea of like, being together is like,
that's
now
even
you start thinking about it.
I'm telling you.
That's even small. You don't have any problems with relationships with girls?
No, I have a lot. It's not the female, man.
Yeah.
The problem is the female's man.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like
with me, my biggest problem with like having female friends, and this is why I set such strict boundaries with like Tumi and Sego. Love them to person, they understand my boundaries. Female friends treat their equivalent male friend as their partner.
That part.
So you have all the responsibilities of a boyfriend. So now if I'm saying, let's go get drinks. If we were two girls, the bill is being split.
Yeah.
When the bill comes now, I don't know if you need the bathroom or what's happening when you're playing with your phone. Yo, welcome back to a brand new episode of Seated with Levo and Thato Rampedi. We're so excited for these conversations today, guys. Levo's got a jam-packed episode, and of course, we've got a really amazing guest who I will intro very, very soon. But before we get into that, I want you guys to know what Seated is about. We are a fun podcast that loves having uncomfortable conversations that the youth always shies away from. And with Levo's insights, my insights, and a whole bunch of comedy from this guy, we make it so much easier for you guys to digest. Today we've got Perceey ASF.
Say hello, Perceey. Let them recognize your voice.
How are you, boys?
We're good, bro.
We're good,
so if you guys don't know who Perceey is a very close friend of ours, guys. He's also a part of Asmajita, a group channel we have with us three as well as Just Daddy G. He is a skit maker. He's a good-looking boy, fine boy, no pimple. He is an amazing MC. He is an amazing director. He's an amazing editor.
Cameraman.
I'm taking it away.
Why taking it away? Give me my flowers.
Editing.
Have you not seen my edits?
Have you not seen the one that you made for TikTok?
Oh, yeah, sorry. He's an amazing editor.
Trust me, brother.
Yeah, he's great.
And he's an amazing, just creative genius
friend, you're
producer.
Shout out.
Which is really, really dope. And we're happy to have him here because it's crazy. So we met Perceey I became friends with Perceey last year, and today's conversations, which Levo can tell us about, will literally help you guys understand how we met Perceey, how we kind of formed ASM, and just how we've been doing everything.
So, of course, obviously, we'll be asking Perceey a couple of questions there and there, but the themes of today's podcast is how do we make new friends, and making new friends that actually means something to us, that grows us, etc. Then we'll speak about, can friends be toxic? Can you trust your friends with everything? And then we speak about a bit of friendship, love languages, dating ideals in groups versus your own individual ideals. And of course, a bit of extra content for our members only. But we'll get into that. You have to pay. You have to pay.
Like close friends.
Hey, it's something like that.
Kiki Finsta YouTube.
YouTube.
So if you guys know what that is, guys, we basically have two barriers to get to the memberships. The first one is literally close friends, where you're basically supporting Thought Digest, Seated, and just the overall channel. And then we've got Insiders. That's one that's a little bit more expensive. And you guys get premium content that's basically an extension of this podcast, and we get to just have a personal relationship, and it's a whole lot better. But of course, the first question, I want to tell you guys about the University of Johannesburg, UJ. They have been soaring high, doing some of the most amazing things and actually getting really amazing achievements. The first one is they are currently ranked as #1 university. And this is based on universities that are younger than 50 years old, not just in South Africa, but in Africa. And they're definitely showing that the world that they are doing #1 things.
And of course, the leader of this forefront in research is Professor Perceey van Solms.
Yeah, guys, he's actually recognized as one of the top researchers when it comes to cybersecurity. So knowing that you've got someone like that at the University of Johannesburg, that's gonna basically teach you how to do everything is just insane. And on top of that, guys, we know all roads lead to the French Olympics, guys. It's going to be massive. And we've got two amazing representatives from the University of Johannesburg. I want to tell you guys about South Africa's 400-meter champion. We've got Lith Pillay going to represent, as well as Caitlin Roskans. And they're going to be going to the upcoming Paris 2024 Olympics, which is very, very exciting.
again, UJ shines its light in different ways, and one of the ways they actually do that is a collaboration with Source Global in 2023, where they provided groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Groundbreaking technology.
One more time.
Groundbreaking.
No, but they provided a groundbreaking initiative to provide people in the Eastern Cape with water. Clean water. Over 2,500 people today have been registered to be drinking clean water.
Yeah, clean,
That's a
fresh.
huge achievement on their side too.
Yeah, and on top of that, guys, hey, UJ.
Hey,
UJ, number
what are
one.
they doing?
I know they're doing it.
They're doing great things, man. On top of that, guys, they have introduced facial recognition, baby. So when it comes to making the registration process so much better, so much safer, so much more efficient, they've got facial recognition, which is really, really exciting.
Yeah.
UJ, number one.
What don't you do?
Thank you.
But yo, guys, please take the time to check out their website to see what other things they offer, and as well as just seeing the overall vibe of UJ as a whole. And as you can see, they do great things. Yeah.
The link is in the description. Let's get back into the episode.
How are you?
Come on, guys. I watch my boys' content. What do you mean?
Hey, you shocked me.
So of course, Perceey, how are you, Papa?
No, I'm great. I'm very tired though. It's been a very tough 2 weeks. Work, ASM, everything has just been a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And currently I can't even have a love life because kuningi guys, but we've been trying to push, and yeah, man, you don't know what the next day brings you, so we're still trying.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thato, how are you?
I'm good, bro. Yo, like literally, personally, I live the same life, right? So if he's not working, I'm just working on the things that I'm doing. Yeah, life is good, man.
Yeah, life is good, man.
Like, yeah, life is good. How can I complain?
How can you?
Like, personally, I would drive. So we went to go fetch my car where I left it today. Personally, I driving back and we're basically like speaking about like my accomplishments, his accomplishments, and just how we've been living life in our 20s. And we were just there like, bro, we have no rights to be sad. We cannot speak. We have no damn rights. Like,
how?
Like, life is good.
Listen
like,
to these two.
Don't you feel the same way too, bro? Because think about it,
highly
man.
favored, highly blessed, bro.
Yeah, because also, guys, I feel like we put in the work for it.
Yeah.
So obviously, like the results are gonna be great. You know what I mean? Sometimes you are like surprised, good. Oh wow, actually, like things turn out to be this way, but it's really the hard work we put.
Yeah,
you know,
100%. And like I was listening to Iman's YouTube videos, nah, and he was saying he works like 8 months in the year, and then he rests for the last 4. So I'm trying to practice that. Obviously, he's doing like small things, making sure everything is running. But my goal in my 30s is to literally work 8 months.
Yeah.
Maybe I work from like March to plus 8 months, and then I take 4 months off.
Okay, you actually
Straight.
did this year. I saw, yeah.
So
Like
this-
Jan, Feb, March, you were kind of like calm, relaxing. You even stretched. You're like, yo, dude, I haven't made a.
One said
I haven't made. No. Early this year, you were chilling. You were relaxing.
Jan, yeah.
What about Feb?
Feb I started picking up. March I went boom.
How? Because there were no Valentine deals or tenders out there.
Oh, he's talking about campaigns. So I'm still creating a lot of original content.
Yeah.
But when it comes to brand deals, there was nothing. Yes, I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
I was dry, bro.
Thato was so stressed, like, yo, dog, it's the 3rd month and I haven't even shared one invoice.
Yo.
You know, but like, you're back now.
Yeah.
Back and I'm better.
Life goes like this, Papa.
Yeah.
Shein one.
I mean, as you guys can see every week, it's a new week, new feed. Or what?
Nah, but
How are you, bro?
How am I? Yo, roller coaster of emotions, bro. I'm grateful to be with my brothers right now. They're doing the podcast. Life is a bit hectic right now, but again, highly favored, highly blessed. I think that at this current time, like how I see myself is probably like going to be the most memorable part of my life. You feel me? Like where I want to take myself, what I want to do with myself and stuff. So this is a very defining moment in my life right now. But yeah, I'm just really, really happy.
Yeah, that's so real though, yo.
Yeah.
Nah, that's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. Let's go straight into the first
But
conversation.
Percy, obviously the audience, we need to know a bit more about Percy.
Yes, sir.
We've got a couple of questions for you. We want to ask, obviously, the first time you picked up a camera, put on a towel, put on a wig, put the lights on in the back.
That's actually
I wish you could show you guys.
Swaggy.
I
So if
wish
you guys
could
are listening to us on YouTube, obviously you can see us. Swaggy, please put a video up.
Yo, sister. As you say, Jan, baby, I'm kind of number wow.
Yo, Budi, I don't know the one and the phone.
Hey, when I was in exam, I spent your rules, I like a movie.
Yo, with John, Cela uvalele umuromo wakho ngoba uyabhoma. As in sister, hamba ngoba uyaphapha. Yo, vele mina ngiyapapa because Red Bull. It gives me wings. Yo, singasho.
Yeah.
If you're on Spotify too, you can actually watch a video too.
Yeah.
On that note, if you guys do not know,
Yeah.
Spotify is doing something absolutely amazing. Spotify for podcasters, number one, is changing the way podcasters create. You can now watch videos on Spotify. You guys have been seeing
Yeah.
just audio,
Yeah.
but now you can do so much more. You can watch
that's
the
dope.
video
Indeed.
version.
Indeed.
The past 10 episodes of Seated, I've updated them. I pressed a software update. I spoke to Spotify, and we have now basically changed all of those audio videos into video. All those audio versions into video,
Yeah.
which is really, really exciting.
That's dope.
I want to tell you guys also, if you guys have dreams of becoming a podcaster, Spotify for Podcasters is an amazing platform to basically guide you, upload, and generate audio versions and video versions of your work. So, Spotify for Podcasters, guys, there's a link in the description. Don't miss out. It's going to be absolutely amazing if you want to go on this journey.
But back to you, Percy. Like
Yes,
when
sir.
you first started making content, take us
Yeah.
through that day. Like what was going through your mind, the hype that was going in your head.
Yeah.
Like I really want to hear about that.
Okay, so let me give you like a young backstory that will like kind of make sense of what I'm gonna say now. Okay, first thing first. Percy, young boy from Naspoti, Swati boy, what's up? I've always been like a class clown, but that good-looking class clown. It's like, umuhle for into yenzayo, man. You know what I mean?
There we go.
And it was just like, nah, man, that's my personality, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really, I'd like to believe that I'm a fan, bro. Everything that I do, man, like I do it with like a light heart, man. Take it easy, and also just don't forget to throw a few jokes just to be happy, to bring out a smile here and there, And I remember one time my mom bought me a camera, right? I don't know why. I think she was just being spontaneous.
Serious, how old were you?
I was maybe, when was the first time WWE came to South Africa?
Percy, how old were you?
You're younger.
I'm trying
than me.
to,
So
maybe like
you're
2011, I was,
you're like-
What grade were you in?
I was in
you're
grade
like-
4.
Yeah, he's pretty young.
Yeah, I was pretty young. I was in grade 4. And I was just like messing with the settings. I used to like take pictures of everything. I don't know why, but I was doing it. And as time vied, man, I just like fell in love with shooting, just shooting myself, Like I've just been that guy. And then I wanted to like put narratives on the video. People must see, laugh, and share, whatever. And then 2018, I think, or 17. It was when Migos came to South Africa.
I love how you only remember dates via like who was in South
events.
Africa.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like something was happening. You know what I mean? That's how I remember. So I shot a video about Migos coming. It was like a skit, and people liked it. And
This was your first ever
That was like your
ever
first
skit.
one.
that was like my first skit.
That's
Yeah,
a bang.
Okay.
The first time I actually edited something and I put it out there. And then I also like fell in love with, if you know Power Director from back in the day, it was like an app.
Editing software.
Yeah, it was an app on your phone. You used to like edit everything. I fell in love with editing as well. I'm like, you know what? Let me actually do this thing and try it out and see what happens. After that, I like started dropping skits. People loved them. So like anything that happens in my head, it makes sense and it's funny. And I'm like, you know what? Let me put this in a video and see how people react to it.
Yeah.
And that's how everything started.
I love how passion can sometimes be derived from like our earlier youth.
Yeah.
So you having so much fun making content,
So much fun,
and then
brother.
grows, and then
Yeah.
goes into like the editing, and then it goes into like the next thing and the next thing. And right now, obviously, you're 1/4 of like Asmajita, right? Speak to us about like how your journey's been with Asmajita and like how you feel everything's
Yo.
been going.
Yeah, what happened? How did it form?
How did,
Maybe
like,
you could even
form
tell
in
the
your
story.
So
mind.
this is life.
Stop it, Percy. Stop
So
it.
this is life.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't
I'm messing
stop.
with y'all. But that's my Jita. Hey, man, that's my safe space. I won't lie. Yo, guys, that brings me so much joy, Because I've always said that in my life, I want to like create something or like just work with people that understand me and just like make some magic, And with these bros, when I met these guys, we're all just like in sync, And we had all like these crazy ideas and we just like throw them onto the table. And I'm happy as much as that happened because it's always been like a concept for the longest of times, And we were like, you know what? Let's just do it now. It's now or never, So, yeah, man, that's Majita. Ish, ngiyangijabulisa bafethu. Don't cry now. How? Skaba too serious.
Thato, what would you say? Like,
No one is crying.
no, by the way, our eyes are dry for you guys. We are blinking, baby.
Holding it in. They're holding it in.
But Thato, obviously, you can speak on the other side of the journey of Asmajita and say how we've experienced Percy and his energy and stuff, and like how that's also formulated into like your friendship as a whole.
Yeah.
I feel like I passed away, yo.
So obviously, if you guys don't know, but I'm sure it's pretty obvious because of like age. Percy and Khonse were originally like just Lebo's friends.
Yeah.
And I'd always like go visit I lived with Lebo. They'd always come visit us, and I'd show them sometimes because our age gap is. I think I'm 5 years older than Percy. 4 years.
Damn.
Four. Yo.
I'm 4 years older than Percy.
Damn.
And 4 years older than Khonse. 2 with you.
2 older than me.
6, 7 with C.
So yeah, 6, 7, yeah.
So my friends were quite young, and what happened was that they always had these. Okay, eventually we became friends. Then they had an amazing idea with a group called Asmajita, but they wanted to do reality shows.
We wanted to do reality TV
It was
show.
them with a bunch of other content creators. I was like, okay, cool guys, I'm happy to do the production for this if need be, because now the source really good content creators. Then eventually that never happened. New Year started, and then we became like all close friends.
Like
Then-
super close.
Yeah, and the way Percy and I became friends is that we were all chilling. I was like, yo, dude, I'm moving to 4 ways. You stay basically like, very close to me. How do you feel about us gymming together? And I was so scared to ask him because I'm like, yo, what's
Why,
he
dog?
gonna say?
Don't look like a pit bull, like I'm gonna bite you for
No,
asking.
no, it's like, what happens if you just feel like, dude, why does this guy want to like, who does this like?
I love how
It's not
I
that
love how
deep.
you guys are talking about this because again, as one of the themes of the podcast is making new friends.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like scary parts of it. It's like dating, guys.
Yeah,
It's
like,
can I ask him?
It's like a
to-
risky text. Like,
Yeah.
can we gym? Can we
Yeah.
gym? And then you put it there, you wait for him to reply.
Wait, he's there like
Yes.
And at the time, Percy was buff, bro. So okay, cool. I can learn from this guy.
Yeah.
He was like, you're buff.
Like I was
you're
buff.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
now I'm actually tiny, but like I was huge.
It was huge. I was like, okay, this guy can teach me a lot.
Yeah.
And then I remember like we'd go to the gym. And also the way he said it, bro, he was like, because it wasn't personal, you know?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, dog, yeah, chilled. So I'm like, hey, this guy, he's just saying yes because we're around people. Then
So you wanted
texts
to
me-
wait.
I wanted to wait. Then he texts me, he's like, yo, bro, if you're serious, let's try it tomorrow. I think you said tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then I was like, nah, best, end on that. And then I remember after the first session, we chilled outside and I was like, okay, cool. Like, do I go to my car?
Or do I, like,
talk?
get
'Cause we weren't that close yet, right?
Like, was it really like that for you, bro?
Yeah, I think a lot, bro.
I love this. I love this.
So now we're speaking, then okay, cool. Have I been talking for too long? Maybe he wants to go now.
Yeah.
But then like we speak, and then a conversation comes, another conversation comes. Like we would gym for maybe an hour and a half, be outside for like the first few times for like 2 hours, or like an hour and a half, like for every single day. I'd even be telling like my ex at the time, like, yo, babe, like, ish, I'm with Percy. She's like, yeah.
Again.
What are you guys doing?
I'm
after the
calling
gym?
them off.
Something is
I'm
up.
calling them corner and shit.
So with you guys, obviously, like, well, with all of us actually being so close and so, intertwined in each other's lives, I actually want to define friendship for the audience,
Okay.
so they can understand like how you guys have built your friendship, we've built our friendship, and
Yeah.
etc. So friendship can be defined as a close and supportive relationship that's 2 marks to Percy, 2 marks to you, between two individuals who share common interests, values, and experiences. Friends provide emotional support, encouragement, companionship, and often share a deep affection and loyalty towards each other. And with the first theme of the podcast being making new friends, with our friendship, being so relatively new, right? What are some of the, I love Thato. Thato already spoke about it. Some of the insecurities, like shy, it's like, ish, we're not as close. Did you ever feel that way with us, or like certain things where you felt like, ish, I'm a bit of an outsider, I'm insider, or no?
Yeah, I mean, obviously these guys have always been like, okay, you guys have been
Yeah, I've known him for a while.
like
I've
your
known
whole
Thato for a
life, and you guys have known like Khonse for a good
I've known
5
Khonse
years.
for longer than
Thato's known him for longer than me.
Yeah.
I've only known him for like 2 years.
So you know
2,
Khonse because of
3 years.
Thato, basically.
Yeah, yes,
yeah. So yeah, like me being the new guy in the group, it was always like, okay, these guys are on like the same wavelength as me, like
Yeah.
humor wise, creativity wise, like business minded, like siafana, and it's like, okay, there's no gap that I'm trying to fill because I feel like already me myself, I bring a presence, but it's like, okay, how do I do it without like messing with the pattern that they already have together,
That's very
crazy.
considerate.
Because,
That's
yeah.
very considerate.
Because
like, I can't
obviously-
squeeze myself into
Yeah,
my
I
car. They
can't.
have their
Like,
own dynamic.
Yeah, I had to first like analyze, because come on, even their jokes sometimes, man, it's like throwback
very
jokes.
inside. It's very
It's an inside
inside joke,
joke.
yeah.
And they speak about Botswana. I was not there. Like, let's speak about Pitori or something.
But continue.
You know?
Yeah.
But like, as they started sharing all these stories, as I started like, sharing all these stories, like now I know the stories as well. When they make a joke about a certain event where I wasn't there.
Because you were there
now.
now.
I laugh
Yeah.
because now it's in my head now, you know? I was there in move, you know? But also with them, like they kind of like welcome me in a proper manner. They're very considerate as well. Sometimes really, you know, it's okay, like let's call Percy, you know, because usually when you guys call each other, you guys are used to it. You're like, yo, Thato, you're already here because you're my brother.
Yeah.
Khonse, come through because that's your best friend.
Yeah.
And there's a thing of like, yeah, call Percy, ask him what he's doing, you know.
Yeah.
Like, say, brah, what's happening? You know, and we link up. And it was just like, okay, cool. The bros are now accepting me in the circle. I mean, I'm already a brother, sharp, but like now it's feeling more personal, you know. They're opening up to me more, you know.
One thing we don't give Khunse enough credit for is the friendships that he's given us.
Oh yeah, yo.
Like the bond that he's given us. He literally was a glue at some point.
Khonse is an A&R.
Because there'd be times where he'd be like, yeah, I'm inviting like Percy. I'll be like, dude, come on. Let's go out. I'm just joking.
You're not joking.
No,
The
man.
truth is
No,
coming
man.
out.
No, man. I really am joking. I wanted to see if you care. You passing, by the way.
I'm listening, my brother.
But for me,
Yeah.
I definitely think in the beginning stages of making friends of guys is so easy.
The easiest
It's the
thing
easiest.
ever.
We could be friends with any guy. And I promise.
No,
not
we
for me,
can.
Not for me.
Well, they could be friends of us, but I don't know if I could be friends with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
As long as you don't come with weird vibes, yeah.
Yeah, but I liked what Percy's bringing up. And for you guys at home, you know, the conversation can definitely be today, what type of friends do I want that will represent me? You get what I'm saying? Everything Percy's saying is like, these are the things that I identified in myself that I saw in these people as well, which made that attraction for friendship so much more stronger. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think when making new friends, finding those common values and common likes is a very important thing. Because you'll go 2 months later and you're like, actually, this guy's boring. Like,
Yeah,
this
really.
guy's boring. Have you guys actually ever had a friendship where you were like, wow, I regret making this person my friend?
Yeah, couple.
Thato,
Serious?
really, couple? Yeah, I have also.
Okay,
Yeah,
tell me about it.
Yeah, so with me, it's like with this particular example, it's a thing of like, I was really like keen on making a new friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, dude, I want this person, like, I want someone who's like my age, because you guys were all very young. Someone who's my age, someone who can inspire me, someone who can like kind of push my boundaries more because they have more life experience.
Yeah.
So that like, I want an older brother. And then I got this one guy, we were doing things together. And it was cool. Like we were doing a bunch of things together, right? We were going out together, we were chilling together, chilling with like girls together, chilling with you guys sometimes together. But I felt like I had someone just watching me and like just trying to see how I do everything and just going back home and copying everything I do.
Yeah.
So I felt like the person wasn't coming with an identity, they were stealing my identity, low
Yeah.
key.
Okay.
He's like, I know who it is.
I know who this is.
You get me?
Get on him.
I get you. Yeah.
And I remember Lebo was like, bro, you see what you're trying to bring out in this guy? This is not gonna happen. This is not you. This is not a person who you can be friends
Thato
with.
never listens to me, guys. So I give Thato, so with anything that Thato ever does, I always tell him, he always says, Lebo, what do you think? Like before he does, he's gonna still do it. That's what he does. But he'll always say to me, yo, Lebo, I want to do this. Should I do it? And I'll look him in the eyes and I'll say to him, this is the most stupid idea I've ever heard in my life. And he'll say, oh, yeah, you're right. And then the next day I see the stupid idea live. What are you doing? You know? But what about you, Percy? Have you ever had like that thing of like friendship and saying, Ish, I'm in the wrong place, or like saying this is the wrong people?
Okay, with me, it wasn't like that huge. It was just like me noticing that this person and I don't share the same values in life. You know, cool. Because when we meet as bros, we usually like meet Ebnandini, you know, it's always at Groove or it's wherever we are, just like a social place or whatever. And I love you for your energy at Groove, sharp. Kumnandi. Yes, you gave me the tequila. Thank you, my brother. But when it comes here, we're not the same, we're not aligned, you know. And it's like a relationship, dog. Like I can't just be with you for the vibes. I need to be able to like open up to you, you know, like let you know about my life problems, what I'm going through, and then you give me advice if you have to, you know, or like you just let me know what's up. But like it's just been like that minor things. Yeah, like, it's not really small because it's a big factor.
I think it sucks that you have to become friends with someone to know what type of person they are.
Yeah,
you can't just be like, oh, hi, how are you? Oh, my name is, ID number is, favorite color is.
It's like relationships, right?
Yeah.
We first go on a date, second dates, third dates, but with like friends, we don't really have those formal
things.
Things like that,
Can we
you
speak
know?
about like how? Because obviously with us is different. Like we're basically all brothers. But can we speak about how surface level like male friendships
Yeah.
are?
Yeah.
Like guys literally speak about like
Yeah.
work, their girlfriends, or getting girls,
Yeah.
That's it.
Literally.
or sports.
One is
That's
too
it.
much. One you put too much.
Or put too many things. Yeah,
That's too much in one day.
like it's so rare.
Those 3 topics for men in one day. Maybe in a week
Yeah.
of group chat.
Like
But
yeah, like it's
You know?
it's so rare to basically like see guys express themselves emotionally. I want to ask you guys, when you were forming friendships with us or even other people, nah, and you were going through something and you felt like you needed to speak to someone, what made it okay for you to break that barrier of "Ish, I can't open up to this person right now"?
because Percy's here, I'll use my story. The first time I actually broke down to him, or vented.
Yeah.
I think that's a good story. So for me, I'll tell a story about Percy and I. The first time I vented to him, because again, we come from a really relatively large group. There's 6 of us, I think. Did I miss anyone?
Yeah, we're 6.
Yeah, there's 6 of us. So obviously to check in with 5 other men weekly, brother, is insane.
Crazy business.
Personally, I'm not checking up on all 5 a week. Maybe 2 of you a week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I remember I was driving home from work one day. It's not the first time, but it's the one I remember the most recent. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I just want to talk to someone. Let me call Khonse. Then I said, no, he won't get this feeling of mine. Let me call Thato. He also won't understand. Let me call, I go down the list, and then Percy was on the list, and I call Percy, and I'm like, okay, no, but like, I'm scared. I don't really open up to this guy.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it's like jokey jokes, like he said, like party sometimes, etc. But it's rare for us to be like, yo, this is how I felt.
Yeah.
And I call this guy, vent, everything. We speak for like an hour, etc. He vents, and then I was just there like, after we hang up, I'm like, and that joy, no, for real, I was kidding, because that joy I felt inside was a certain level of warmth. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, this person cares about me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And it's nice. Sorry.
So that's when I think that I felt comfortable. Like the first time I saw his first reaction to me being venting stuff, that puts the boundary down for me to be like, okay, I can do that often. You get me? Yeah.
Yeah, no, real. I was just saying it's also so nice when your friendships with your boys like are not surface level anymore. Because if you're single, it removes that need for you to actually want to spend time with women as well. Because a lot of things guys do, and people don't speak about this enough, is that guys put themselves in situations with girls that they shouldn't be in just because they feel lonely.
Yeah.
But now when you know that you can actually achieve like that feeling of warmth, that feeling of like a good conversation,
Yeah.
enjoy, happiness, laughter, you can call a label, you can call a person and be like, "Say, Poison, what are you doing today?" Instead of you calling and then Tabi saying, she said, "Stop using this Tabi saying name." Instead of you calling, instead of you using Nomtlanka
But yeah, I mean,
or Kidibon, instead of using a Kidibon,
Why Kidibon?
but
she's seen it.
I definitely think we've been more focused on like the boys friendships. Obviously, I think we all 3, yes, we do. We all 3 have friendships with females as well. And I want to ask,
Yeah, let's unpack that.
the difference, guys. Making friendships with women is a very difficult thing.
It's, dude.
It is.
Okay, what makes it difficult though?
Because at some point you're like, people are just gonna say, "Yo, you guys attract to each other, you attract to each other."
Oh.
And then the idea
In
of
that
like
sense.
being together is like,
That's
Now
even
you start thinking
small.
about it.
I'm telling you.
That's even small. You don't have any problems with relationships with girls.
No, I have a lot.
You
Okay,
see?
you start unpacking because I also want to unpack
same.
for our
God.
guests.
Also,
so
why
please go
do
first.
female friends act like, I don't know, like
Let him unpack.
Okay, so with me, nah, the problem is not the
Let's
female.
talk about it.
It's not the female, nah.
Yeah.
The problem is the female's man.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, guys, I feel like I've lost so many.
reverse.
No, wait, let me cook. Let me cook.
That's
No,
safe.
like-
Don't worry.
Hear me out.
Let him talk.
Like, I have so many female friends that I've lost,
Yes, sir.
or that I've lost touch with because of how the men feel about me being in the picture. You know,
Yeah.
Because you're a
And-
fine boy, no pimple.
But like, I'm really there for the friendship, bro.
And how does that make you feel? Do you feel like you should be protected by your female friend in that relationship? Or is it a thing of like, oh, I understand, that's her man?
It's very tricky because at the same time, nah, that is your man, and you're always gonna put your man first, right? I get it. It's relationships. Like, it's that thing of wine getting that too because it's Osala now, and it's one of those, and I respect that. And also, as a male friend, I know my boundaries, you know, and. Yeah, man. If anything, I come to you as Percy. I'm your friend as Percy.
Yeah.
But how your man feels, obviously also being kinga, and we need to consider your man because that's your man and you love him.
You're speaking of like a lot of experience. Like, how many female friends if you had to like?
Yo,
range?
boy, maybe yo.
How much? Like, you have to range. Give us like a range. You don't have to
How
say the
many
exact
of you
number.
lost? Yeah.
Not lost. I want to know how many you have and lost actually. Both.
Maybe like around 8-ish.
You have 8 female friends.
Yeah, no.
No, not right now, like in my life, maybe. Maybe like 8, 10, you know, that I've had to like cut ties with because of respect.
One per year, or what's happening?
No,
Sorry.
like trust me, bro. And if you know me, like I so happen to be friends with so many girls. Nah?
Yeah.
'Cause
How many?
How
How many? If you had to say like a number.
I'm not entertaining mina yena. Nhlekana wonke umuntu ohleka nami, you know.
So if you had to say how many female friends you have, like how many?
Like friends that
Like genuine
right
friends.
now.
right now.
Right now, right here.
I can
All of
say
us.
their names. Hey, but now what happens if I miss
You miss
other one's
one.
name? Sego, Dumi.
Yeah, you're really close with them.
Those
I'm
are
not
my
as
two.
close.
Those are my two close female
it.
friends.
I'm not as the closest.
And then
one.
obviously there's Amo.
I was my like best female friend.
There's. Hey, she's still a friend.
Say the name, we'll confirm for you.
We'll tell you.
Say the name, we'll confirm.
No,
We'll tell you.
To be seen. Let's say it's to be
Okay,
continued.
to be
that one.
continued.
All right.
Yes,
all right,
sir. Yes,
all right.
sir. Yes,
TBC,
yes,
bro.
Papa.
But
So maybe I've got like 7, 8. Yeah,
okay, yeah, yo. 7, 8. Okay,
5,
7,
6, 7,
8.
8.
You've lost.
6, 7, 8.
7, 8. He ate.
Okay, but I love how the energy shifted the moment we went from, you know, males making friendships of males, like how easy it was. And then now women, there's a whole
Oh, no,
complexity
brother.
now to it. Do you guys think for women, it's the same, like making friends with new girls, like women on women friendships?
Okay,
how real do you think?
Before we go there, I just want to unpack my
Oh, yeah, go ahead,
experience.
go ahead.
So, bro, with me, my biggest problem with like having female friends, and this is why I set such strict boundaries with like Tumi and Sego, love them to person, they understand my boundaries. Female friends treat their equivalent male friend as their partner.
That part.
So you have all the responsibilities of a boyfriend. So now if I'm saying, let's go get drinks. If we were 2 girls, the bill is being split.
Yeah.
When the bill comes now, I don't know if you need the bathroom or what's happening when you're playing with your phone. It's weird, bro.
The seat is itchy.
The seat is itchy, yeah.
The ceiling is interesting.
All of a sudden, someone's going to go get fresh air
Let's
outside.
take a selfie. Let's take a selfie.
Nah,
They're
I
watching
hear you.
TikTok. So that's very
I hear you.
uncomfortable. That's why I love Tumi so much, bro. And so like Tumi always be like, okay, friend, like how much is this gonna cost? How much is this experience? Can I send you the money? Tumi has my banking details, which I love. Another thing that I don't like is that like they low key also boundary setting us off. So if I'm in a relationship, and not the ones that I've named, I'm talking about previous female friends that have failed, right?
Yeah.
The ones that have 10 out of 10. Like they'd call me first in moments of trouble. Why are you skipping your father, your brother, your cousins, your other
That
female
part.
friends? You get what I'm
You're
saying?
the safe space, dog.
Yeah.
You're
After 8,
reliable.
yeah, also like after 8 p.m., 9 p.m., why are you calling me? I've got a girlfriend.
Okay.
If you
Yo,
have a
Chommy,
your
what are you
boundary
doing? You can't make plans with me.
She's calling you at 1 a.m.
Yes.
Looks like you committed a crime.
Obviously, it's
Who's
different.
calling you,
It's
babe?
different if I was single.
Yeah.
So
if you're single, like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, so I've really had to learn how to like literally create really strict boundaries with my female friends. Otherwise, it becomes uncomfortable for me if I'm in a relationship with the person I'm seeing or my other guy friends.
This just made me think about like how like your female friends will call you to like the club. And obviously it's the thing of, okay, show me, come through. Are you thinking, okay, my friend wants to have fun with me? But no, they want you to pay the bill.
Things need to be paid for, Baba.
I hate it when like people like, and I'm so sorry to my friends that do this. Like when girls like, let's go to the club, let's go to drama, let's go to what, knowing very well like
There's no section.
no, like they're basically they should be saying, "Hi, Thato, I've got a proposal. I would love to experience the club today. Do you mind paying for all of the bottles tonight?"
Oh,
am I gonna say
straightforward.
no?
Yeah, because now it's
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Because now if I say
no?
No.
yeah, you won't say no.
You're gonna be like, oh, that sounds like a great idea. Can I add this, and
Yeah.
this? You know what I'm saying?
It's a big turn off when someone recommends something that's expensive and they're not gonna pay for it or contribute.
Gunzima, we'll be out.
But that brings us into maybe our next theme, which is called like, you know, the toxic friendship, right?
Yeah.
And to just define toxic for people back home, we are defining a lot these days, guys. But toxic refers to a pattern or behavior or attitude that is harmful, poisonous. You see how harmful this being toxic is?
poisonous.
And this is what women call us, or or destructive to
Very
others
toxic.
or oneself. Toxic behavior can manifest in various ways, including emotional manipulation, verbal aggression, passive-aggressive behavior, gaslighting, selfishness, narcissism, lack of empathy, and T's and C's conditions apply.
Oh, so that's what they mean when they say we're toxic.
Yeah.
Imagine when someone
all of
calls,
that.
when someone calls you toxic, they're literally saying you're
You're
poisonous.
harming me.
You're poisonous in my life. You're poisonous. Oh, sorry. I stopped.
Poisonous only.
That's the one I had.
The highlight.
Yeah.
Poisonous.
So obviously, I think we're very blessed to have each other. We two guys, as a friendship group, have a lot of toxic traits. It's. I think in every friendship, you're going to have toxic traits, and it's all about how much toxicity you can take, how much poison you can take.
Yeah.
But how have you guys in your friendship group or our friendship group? How have you guys identified the toxic traits and stopped them? I'll wait because I want to see what your answer is because I've never seen you guys do it.
I'll start.
I'll wait.
Okay, wait. So I'm a bad communicator, right? I'm the worst. I'm the worst. So like if you know me, if you really need me, call me. If you text me, I might respond next week or maybe next month or maybe never.
Next week.
No, like real, that's me, you know? Because I'll be chilling because I'm always busy, you know?
Yeah.
So the phone gives me so much anxiety that if you want to talk to me and keep business, call me. Let's get straight to the point. So I'm very bad at communication. I'm that friend you'll see at drama at 11 p.m. and all the boys are at home. They don't know I'm at drama because I'm just a bad communicator. So
And how's that been identified and like fixed? Did you fix it?
obviously you can tell when the boys are not happy with some like certain decisions, you know? So
We're very serious. We have meetings, guys.
yeah, we have meetings, guys. Like we unpack everything, you know, like fix everything right now. So yeah, man. I do try now communicate level. I just left the house. Yo, bro. Should I get you anything? I'm at KFC right now. I know you like dunked wings. Can I get at least 4? You know, am I lying? Tell me if I'm lying.
He's not lying. He's telling
Exactly.
the truth.
And then yeah,
But that's after he's not adding the part of weeks of complaining.
So the person who complained was
Weeks of
level.
complaining.
yes. I mean, there's
I've
complaining.
never complained about your communication.
Yeah, no, you've never, because we see each other every day, dog.
Oh.
So he's worse because I
Shim,
see
you
him
really
every
need
day.
love in relationships and friendships.
Guys,
man.
I'm a very emotional man.
And I'm so hard. How do you cope with me? How do you deal with me?
Now you guys know I don't like going home. It's very hard families with these Rampedis.
Yeah, nah. Thato, sometimes I feel like you're hard on level, yo.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm making a man. I can't
like,
make a boy.
It makes sense. Sometimes I want to be like, whoa, but I can't because this is your brother.
It's my brother, yeah.
Yeah, if anything,
Yeah.
that's your mentor.
If you do Tsukhunze, he'll be like, the chill. I'm like, oh, chill. You can tell him to
And then he actually chills for real, you know. But with you, it'll be like, yeah,
you
nah,
guys
cool.
all look away. Like, Thato will be like, go.
I've never touched your neck like that.
How la chokana?
No, but I've never.
No, but he's never grabbed me, guys. I'm
Because now it's gonna
joking.
seem like.
So the kind of the internet believes everything we say,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
So,
You know, people are ready to hate me. When I say Thato Rampedi abuses Lebo Rampedi.
hey, they're like, I saw the previous video. They started screen recording. They're saying, you see, it didn't smile from this minute to this minute. Hey, but just to change the vibe completely, Percy, we're gonna play a bit of a game. So sometimes when we have guests, guys, we play a little bit of a game. We try and make the games unique, and it's a new game every time.
Yeah.
So the game is called the game of rands, right?
Of
You
rands.
basically have 3 amounts of rands. So the first amount is 1,000 rand.
Cool.
Then you have 100 rand.
Cool.
And you have 10 rand. Now with each these 3 amounts, name one name you would take out. Like you could take out, it can be a friend because we are on the friendship tip. It can be a romantic
girl.
partner. It can be a girl. It
Can be an Instagram girl.
internet sensation.
Yeah.
You know, in fact, we'll add just one clause. It has to be one internet girl,
Okay.
one friend,
Okay.
and Thato, one more, and one content creator you've never met, basically. So
Yeah.
one internet girl that you're just like, wow, a friend, and a content creator. So who gets the 1,000? Who gets the 100? And who gets the 10?
But yeah, so yeah, let's start at 10. So at 10 rand, who are you taking out?
Yo, at 10 rand. So it's a friend.
You can choose one, yeah.
Okay, my friend's getting the 10 rand.
Okay.
Your friends, nah?
Yeah.
Okay. Which friend? You can name a friend.
Halebu, bamba that thing, man.
I'd eat half.
Yeah, bamba that thing.
We'll go buy chippies and walk back.
Yeah, no,
It's a
honestly.
date.
Real. Okay, if you have 100 rand,
100 rand. This is for anyone, right? I'll give it to my sister.
okay.
Who cares? Very
Yeah.
nice
If you have
one.
1,000 rand,
Nah, this is the content creator now.
No, this is me was shooting my shot was.
no mad.
One of me Who would I give a thou to? Just nyampecha nje.
Yeah, like just like a celebrity crush, internet crush.
Or you taking them on a date.
Yeah.
Like you experience.
Obviously, 1,000 is not enough. It's not enough. But like, let's just say 1,000 was a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name? She's an actor. That gorgeous actor, man. What's her name?
From which one?
Linda Mtoba. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, Linda Mtoba. That's a gorgeous.
Now, if you've got 10,000 rand,
you. And who can I give it to?
anyone, your choice.
Remember at the 10 rand you had me? Remember at the 10 rand?
Anyone,
Percy, remember at the 10 rand you had me?
10,000.
You made me
10,000.
experience 10. You're not going to give me the
You
10,000.
can take them to Zimbabwe.
You know what?
You can take them to, how did they be spot them?
Damn.
I'll give it to my ex. I'll give it to my ex.
Okay, and that's been the game of thousands. Nah, that was a nice little game, guys. But yo, guys, just since we're always almost at like the halfway mark, just want to say, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like just the video, please, guys. We're trying to get our likes up, build up the community. Please, 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 please. We notice these things and we care about them a lot. All right. On to the next, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. So the next theme is, can you trust your friends with everything? Now, and this is, we're going to do it in percentages, right?
Yeah.
So for me, out of everything that goes through, out my day,
Yeah.
the struggles that I go through, how much is a percentage of you, what you guys see? Let's see.
Okay, so let's do it like this, nah. I want you guys to answer, and we'll use us three here. So, Percy, with your
just us
apartment.
three here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Percy, with your apartment, how much trust do you give me? On a scale from 0 to 10.
Apartments.
Yeah, it's like
I just
literally,
want like everything that goes into your life, everything that happens to you, how much of a percentage do we know? If you had to say one number, so let's say like everything that goes on, like there's something that happened to you today. Let's say you were
it's a
at Pick
different
and
question.
Pay.
I had a different question.
Yes, let's say you were at Pick and Pay. A shopkeeper said, "Hey, you look handsome."
so your
you're not gonna
question
tell
is-
your boys that. So that's minus 1%, basically.
Yeah.
How much of a percentage do you guys think you share about your lives with us?
Okay, Percy.
I think maybe 90%.
Yo,
Yeah.
really?
You guys know everything. I mean,
But Percy's even told me stories from 2 years ago, 4 years
Yeah,
ago,
dog,
5 years
guys,
ago,
yeah, you're
7
very
years
open
ago,
person.
10
Yeah,
years
that's
ago.
true.
After gym, every time those gym sessions, story time.
and those gym sessions bang, you know, there's always a story time, you know.
Stress us out. You can speak
So-
freely now.
I feel like I've told Thato almost everything.
Really?
Like, and I'm only saying 90 because there's always like fillers, you know. I'll be like, oh, by the way. Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now I'm sure we're by like a good 90 because, yeah, man, they know my life. We live together,
Yeah.
basically. You know, they know my love life. They know
We know
M7
your
Zini
love
Kambani, you know. Yeah. So I can say 90, a good 90.
Thato?
Yeah, I think based off what's been happening when you guys know me, I'd say like I'm open, bro. I'd say like 80%.
Yo, it's crazy. My
Well, like-
number's low.
Like 80%.
You guys know, like, I swear to you, like 70-something% of what happens in my life. Like,
What?
there's like 30% of the things you guys don't know. But I just don't think that you guys would care.
Like what?
I have to think.
Give me an example. Like, I want to know what I would not care about.
I am thinking
from
what
you,
I can
baby.
say on camera.
Oh. I get it.
You
I
get what I'm
it.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but like I'd say 70-something%.
Yeah. So I was saying with
Yeah.
my other 20%, that's just the other 20% is just because of work stuff. Like I don't speak to you guys about all the
Okay.
work things I do and stuff.
Say mine is work, mine is family, like family stuff also. I'll be
Yeah.
like, this bothers me, but I'm not gonna say it to my boys. Like,
Nah, I
you know
mean,
what I'm
with
saying?
me, work, I tell you guys everything about work too. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm keeping it at a 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, work I also say a lot, yeah.
But when it comes to like what we do outside, people interact with you guys know 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
I can tell you what's going to happen. Like,
You
in
can
the
even
next 3 minutes.
You can predict the night.
Be like, pega. 1, 2,
Man,
Two.
there's
Told
a
you,
smile. So okay, so obviously you guys are saying that you're very trusting in your friendships. Has it always been this way? Have you always had this easy way of, because I know there's a lot of people that struggle with trust in friendship. Because obviously, guys, let's be real, friends sometimes can be competitive, they can be jealous.
True.
They can be, you know. So let's not act like we've always had this perfect friendship. There's been other friendships. Did you guys always have that trusting element?
Yeah, no, even so like we were saying earlier, like our friendship squad, like ASM is 4, the biggest squad is 6. Like I trust everyone differently. I know everyone's like reception to things. So like for example, when I speak about like business success, I know I can easily speak to you and you about it easily without there being like a sense of competitiveness. But other people, like I might not have that same comfort. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, even with the existing friendship, if I'm being real, like with other people, there's some things that like I can't easily say
yeah.
because I just know character and I know that like how to make someone feel.
Yeah.
And even in the past, like I've had friends where I'd speak about what I'm doing, when I was failing, when I was succeeding, and it's like when I was failing, I could see the reception. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like okay, he's not doing great all the time. When I was succeeding, it kind of pushed them away because I felt like they were like, yo, this guy's doing all these things, and I'm like, I'm here. What am I doing? So I think, yeah, dude, there's been lots of friendships that have died from my side just due to the fact that like I can't easily speak about things because it becomes competitive.
You know, Thato says this, and like I had like the biggest fear of that happening in my friendship groups and etc. But I got such like an opposite reaction, which really goes into you must know what type of friend you're going to have. You know what I'm saying? We speak about like getting to know your friend on this podcast. We spoke about how to make friends. We spoke about identifying toxic traits in our friends, how to eliminate them. But we also need to understand, okay, cool. Once you know all of that, is this the type of person you want to be friends with? You know? I think I struggled with a lot in my earlier 20s. I was friends with everyone, bro. I used to be friends with everyone. I'm the guy on the campus where like I greet, you have to wait with me for like a while.
You have to greet everyone.
You know those people that, like they're walking, you too, no? I'd greet everyone, every girl, every guy as I walked. And then as time goes on, you realize that there's a less need. That's what they're saying. You identify that I can do certain things with certain friends, but I can't do it with all of them. You know, accessibility is a huge thing in men's life because we're accessible to a lot. Women restrict themselves all the time. They won't reply to every DM. Guys will look at the DM, like it, even laugh.
Check
Who sent it? You know what I'm saying? So men are less selective, you know? So I think that's just one thing. So I don't know, I'll open up about that, but I just took that from you.
Okay, with me, it's a thing of like, okay, you explained how that's the reason why you guys didn't gel or anything, right?
Yeah, like what's like do you easily has there been any like failed relationships because there's trust issues, it's too competitive, or you feel like ish this person, I don't know, like it's just
Can
failed.
I have one? Can I do one more?
Yeah,
Can I
but
do one more?
let Perceey go, then you go.
No, ladies first.
Okay, go ahead.
Who's the lady here? But anyways, okay, I've been in a situation whereby not that I don't gel with you as a person or whatever. I just feel like we don't like our visions, man. When I become friends with someone now, I need to see you in the next 10 years in order for you to like stay in my life. You know, like what values are you adding into my life as well? Are you just there for I'm just chilling with Perceey, or are you there because you're my boy? Like, what do you bring to the table? You see what girls always ask, what do you bring to the table, whatever? I am the table. Yes.
I am the restaurant.
Like, I need to carve, man, but I haven't really had hectic ones, you know, when it comes to that. And I still have boys that I was friends with back in varsity. We're no longer tight like that because of work on my side, but we still speak. We're still boys, you know. And I'll probably be with you guys more because of work. Also, we stay in the same area, you know. And yeah, like just the bond.
We actually all don't stay in the same area. We stay very far from each other.
No, we don't.
Dude, you know how far your place is from my place?
It's like a good 15 minutes.
15?
Yeah.
Are you crazy person? It's like 20. It's like 20 something minutes.
We stay close. Us three were close because what do you, dude?
You're close to me. Yes.
No, like
you're far
like,
from me.
Dude, Perceey's workplace is 5 minutes from where you live.
Yeah.
Yeah, work.
Number one.
Yeah, but
Work.
number one. That's
Number one.
How often is Perceey at work?
Every day.
Exactly. If I want cappuccino, I can easily come to you, Level.
Yes. You're 15 minutes or 18 minutes.
I'm very close to each other, like in terms of distance.
Then Perceey and I are, you know, actually stay low-key far from each other, but it's close.
Not really, bro, because I discovered a back route. It's literally a good
15, 18.
no, less than that, trust.
I think for me, I forgot to mention this with one betrayal, or like rather, where I couldn't trust someone with everything, is that we were in a friendship squad of 3. There's 2 guys, 1 girl. Me and the girl like had a thing, and then the guy, because they were closer, they were, like started becoming friends more than me. And obviously we had our disagreements and walked away from each other.
That's where that insecurity comes from.
But I realized that
friendship.
Yeah, because we grew up together. We grew up from literally grade 8 onwards, all the way into like university. We went to university together. We did our early lives together. But after that, after we had that like argument, or like we went our separate ways, I just haven't spoken to both of them since. But they're still like the closest of friends. But I have not seen them.
Oh, those ones.
I've not seen them. Because you know what would happen, bro? For example, like this started earlier on in the friendship, and I should have identified it. But we go to like Hatfield, and back in Hatfield, I used to be like an academic, bro. I study all the time. Like I study all the time. All my time goes into studying.
Oh, we can hear how you speak, brother. This man is well spoken. Yo.
Yeah, so I study all the time. And then like my one friend the other one she lived in like Cape Town in New Zealand for a while. So she'd come and then they wouldn't tell me she came and she wouldn't tell me.
Oh, damn.
And keep in mind, I haven't seen her in like 2 years.
Damn. Yo, how did that make you feel, bro?
I'd watch the story and they'd be like, oh, she's here. And then they'd be like, oh, yeah, but we thought you were studying. So it's that vibe. And from moments like that, I learned how to communicate and be like a better person and what in my friendships. Because I never wanted that to happen to me or another person again. You feel me?
Yeah, guys, so we've been speaking a lot about friendships, and I think it's actually so much fun just seeing like Percy's perspective on like how our friendship formed, Level's perspective, things that we're all really uncomfortable with. And I'm just really enjoying this conversation. I feel like it's something that all friends should do. I know before this conversation, I was like, yo, bro, I'm actually so keen for Percy to come because you and I have grown so much from these conversations because it's kind of a space where you're allowed to be vulnerable and like no one can judge you because it's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
It's a podcast, yeah.
So I think if you guys have like friendships and you guys want to like maybe make it better, I think you guys should sit down and just say, show me, let's behave like we're shooting a podcast about friendships.
And record ourselves.
And just speak. and just be honest.
Yeah, but thank you guys so much for grabbing your favorite seats with Seated with Lebo and Thato Rampedi. We will see you guys next time. But please, guys, before you go, just like, subscribe. Sorry, Thato, I'll do 3 and share. Bye, guys. See you next week.
Tago.
Maybe give me a life, maybe living a life.
Ray-Bans and Catamaran.